Like many people watching, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since elementary school, way back in 2002, and that's pretty exciting because I have tons of tins all over my room. I have a whole shelf dedicated to Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, as well as several boxes just next to my desk, and it's cool because when I look through competitive cards that I'm trying to find for decks that I'm currently playing, I kind of get a good look at some of my older cards as well, but there's a couple boxes next to my bookshelf that I haven't really looked at in a long time, and one box that I just came across is actually over 10 years old, and it's pretty exciting, so I thought we would open it, sort of go through, and this is kind of like Simo did that video about like the Goodwill tins that he bought, and that's kind of like this, because I don't really know what's in this box, but it is very old, and I'd imagine that most of it is about 10 years old. Maybe some stuff that's newer got put in here, but I think for the most part it's pretty old. You can see it's pretty beat up. This is actually pretty cool, because so this is like a, I don't know what kind of box this is, but it's like a rectangular box, and this is like wrapping paper, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Wrapping paper on it. My mom actually did this for me. Like, I thought that was pretty cool as a kid. It's still pretty cool now. I guess my mom was pretty supportive of my Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. But anyway, there's like that wrapping paper on there. That was kind of a nice touch. So yeah, we're just kind of gonna go through here and take a walk through memory lane. I think there's like some cards in here that have been colored on, cards in here from all sorts of sets, so we'll take a look and just kind of go through it together. So we got Iron Chain Snake. What a great card. Oh, I'm sure lots of stuff here is going to be upside down. What are you going to do about that? But many of these cards would have been from my childhood. Big fan of Destiny Hero Dasher. Card's really cool. Yeah, there are some hollows in here. I know it might not seem like there would be, but there definitely are. Kildo, Kawakimaru, Nichiria Pumpkin, Guilford the Legend. There certainly are some structure deck cards in here. I pretty much all the structure decks that I've made fun of in the bad structure deck series, I actually bought as a kid. Rallis' Starbird, dude, I thought this card was so good back in the day. So this is just kind of like a walk through memory lane for me, and you guys can maybe see some cards that you played as well. I thought this card was really good too. A lot of these cards actually I thought were pretty powerful. Got some Japanese cards. This is from like way back when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember my dad got me some Japanese packs. I think it was on accident, but probably several of those cards in here. Roll out. That's kind of a newish card. Well, new-ish. Star Strike Blast. I don't even know. That was like 2009, 2010. Lots of stuff. So it's pretty much like I don't think there's many cards from Exceed's era in here. Mostly GX and then 5Ds. Old school Toon World, Kawakimaru's, E-Heroes, and Trolago. That one's actually a little misstamped. The actual thing, the name is a little down. Forbidden Graveyard, card's pretty crazy. Heat Wave, oh man. Play this card in, what is that, Phantasmal Spirals, whatever? Cup of Ace, broken. I think finding boxes like this, oh man, this used to be, I mean, shout out to Yu-Gi No-No, but way before Yu-Gi No-No or YouTube even existed, this used to be like my main card. Like, holy crap, look how played this is. It's not, I can distinctly remember playing this on the schoolyard. Holy crap, that actually just brings me back. Like, yeah, I would play this on the schoolyard with my friends. This was like, I mean, I used to just summon this. Just summon Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, which was broken. Oh, it's so cool. Really scratched up. I remember just sliding it across the pavement or whatever. Just the worst. Man, that's funny though. That card brings you back for sure. We got lots of tip cards in here too. Griffin Wing. Oh, that was definitely another old school card. It's funny because a lot of times when you look at really old Magic cards, they're always in these played conditions, even though, because sleeves haven't been around that long. I remember watching Alpha Investments, and a lot of times he mentions that those old cards, people just didn't really make sleeves for card games at that point, so they didn't know any better. So unless you didn't play with the cards, then they're never going to be in perfect condition, which means that all the good cards from those days are going to be in super played condition. In the case of Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, I think I figured out sleeves in 5th grade or something, so most of the cards like these two that aren't in good condition at all, clearly I never use sleeves with them. These must have been from before 5th grade. Sphinx. I don't know, we got some Mystic Tomatoes, cool. I know these 3 cards in particular. I built a janky Chaos deck. I love Chaos decks, they're cool. All the tip cards we got. So crazy. I'm so glad that they stopped putting these tip cards in packs. Such a waste of paper. Like, who the heck's gonna do any of that stuff? Old School Relinquished. I don't know if it's first edition. It is not. That is from Starter Deck Pegasus, which is actually the first starter deck that I ever got for Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what got me hooked. And we got Ryuran, or whatever. Once again, very played. Definitely a card that I use. Got some Crystal Beast. So this was that's not like the camera looking horrible. I actually just took a Sharpie at one point and colored it red, because that's what I'm pretty sure it was like Hydreiddons that I colored as well. Maybe we'll come across those. I don't know, I just thought it was cool. I thought it was awesome, a cool thing I could do. It's like, oh, I gotta color on my cards. Another Relinquished. Oh, this is probably the actual one from that Pegasus structure deck, or starter deck. I didn't really use it, but it definitely has some playware. Sphinx, really damaged. Creator Incarnate, dude. Everyone used to play Creator and Creator Incarnate back in my middle school, at least. Man, there's so many tip cards. Oh my gosh. What's this Pot of Avarice? Pot of Avarice with Card Trooper. Holy crap. That's amazing. What a combo. Oja Magic. Good stuff. Terraformer Galaxy. Yeah, that's a good combo. The tip cards are mostly another old school card. Tip cards are usually pretty bad, but the two that we stopped at seem to be pretty decent. Hero Spirit. It doesn't look like a secret rare, like even in real life. I know like on the camera it doesn't look like a secret rare, but like this card actually is a secret. It's very strange looking. I don't know. That was from like a special edition, I think. Yeah, one of the, I don't know what special edition, but those ones I remember. There's a couple of them. I think like Treasure Map is one of them, where they look really weird. You can see that I went to the movie, like these ones from the movies, like the Sphinxes, as well as, I think this guy's from the movie pack too. Yeah, movie pack, the original movie, like those are from me actually going to see the movie. I tried to summon this guy a lot. Coming out of your summon, special by offering 2 level 6 or higher spellcaster monsters on the field. As long as this card remains face on the field, it's, oh my gosh, card's so bad. It's literally a Jinzo that takes 2 level 6 spellcasters, oh my god. It's so cool that Yu-Gi-Oh's been around. Maybe it wasn't like always on one of those Japanese cards. Man, that's crazy. Like, I would play with these. Like, I don't care. It's really cool that I kind of have this. It's not like this is like everything I did. I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh like really a lot, but I definitely played Yu-Gi-Oh throughout all of my school days. So when I go through a really old box like this, oh man, we got some custom cards. We 3 penguins on some like garbage paper. Oh my gosh, it's funny. I want to make custom cards back then. Got the 3rd Relinquish. But it's cool having like a sort of like it's like a timestamp, but for cards of like different parts of my life and stuff. I think it's really cool when you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh as long as I have to like go through. And these cards are all so old, but just kind of looking at them is cool because a lot of these ones I can remember like playing them. There's Doomlord. I was talking about that in a previous video. Oh, we got the card that's broken in Duel Links. Good thing I wasn't playing. I probably couldn't have played during that time. I think I would have died. It would have given me a heart attack or a stroke or something. Got Fossil Digs. Oh man, little did I know those cards would be very good later on. Oh, this is one. If you notice these cards right here, they are cut in half and then like put back together to make their name like shorter. I don't know why I thought that was cool, but like that's, oh my gosh. Yeah, they're definitely like smaller than a real card. Not by much, but they definitely are smaller. Gosh, I don't know why. Kids just do weird stuff. Let me just tell you that much. Kids just do weird stuff. Pretty crazy. I don't know why Vampire Genesis. Like I said, I bought all those structure decks. Dude, this card, so cool. I thought this thing was like amazing. I mean, it's not, but it's pretty good. It's alright. These sleeves, these are my favorite sleeves. They weren't the first sleeves that I got, but they definitely were the first artwork sleeves that I got. You see these artwork sleeves a lot. Those are really important. Let's go. Hey, Neospatian Aqua Dolphin, broken. Clock. Yeah, I should have talked about this card in that video where I talked about like Doomlord and stuff. I actually thought Clock Tower Prison was really cool as well. Like, it's so good. Have you guys like read this card? Like, Okay, 1 second. Let me get the camera in focus. Put 1 clock counter on this card to each of your opponent's standby phase. Whether 4 or more clock counters on this card, you don't take any battle damage. Holy crap. You just gotta wait four easy turns, right? And then you don't take any battle damage. That seems broken. Another old card. Yeah, all the ones that look like this were the ones that I would have played as like a elementary schooler. TD Borderline. Oh, that's probably like the newest card in here. I don't know how that ended up in here. I haven't really seen a ton of Generation 4 stuff, but that's probably like the newest card. Wall of Revealing Light. Classic card. I think that card's like currently still limited, right? Oh, Pyramid of Light, nice. We got the Pyramid and the Wall. Isn't that card still on the ban list? Spore. Oh, it's another one of those Japanese cards. I remember I can remember distinctly where this was. I was in my elementary school basement. There was like, I think for like Boy Scouts or something. And one of my friend's dads, who was like a nerd or something, he played Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. And he used the English version of his card, 4-star Ladybug. And it was the first time I'd ever seen that. And I was so excited. Yeah, this destroys all 4 stars on the board. That's crazy. But man, it's crazy how many like very specific memories I have with these cards. Bottom dollar, that one's cool. Oh man, look at these. You can just look at like well, not that one. That one got chewed by a dog or something. But you can just like look at these cards and like you just know that they weren't like mistreated. I mean, maybe by some standards they were, but they're just well loved. I think it's like the definition of just well loved, where I know that like I played these cards so many times against my friends throughout my early years of schooling. Kind of look back at them and go, oh, that was so long ago. Oh man, you guys seen this guy? D3S Frog, the Dust Frog fusion. Pretty crazy. You guys' artwork is cool. Moki Moki King, shout out to Gage. There's Bait Dow. I think there's a Japanese one of those in here as well. Hyper Hammerhead used to be one of the most annoying cards to get around. Okay, we're almost done. Kind of Disappear, Mystic Plasma Zone. Oh, that's kind of, I don't know. I don't think the original Dark Blade is in this box, but this was the fusion monster for that. I just, whoops, as I drop it. I just talked about Dark Blade, but I played this guy too. That's pretty cool. Big Eye, crazy. So there's like some tuners in here. It's mostly like really old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And then like Generation Force for the most part. Or yeah, pretty much just all like 2008 and sooner, or like some, it looks like there's like 2 packs Generation Force in here. Pretty funny though. Dude, Roids, those used to be crazy. Express Roid seems pretty good, just like on paper. It's a +1, it's broken. Some old school supers. Oh, we got Gillosaurus. Wow, who would have thought that when, definitely not me, but when I got this card, I would not have thought that this would be like the staple card in a top deck, if not the top deck in 2018. Wow, that's really cool. Big fan. If I went to Worlds, I could have used this. It's broken. Stuffed animal, what a cool card. These I don't know if you guys like get this feeling. Oh, there's a Wabaku that I use a lot of these cards, definitely. But when you look at like these old artworks, like not so much that one, like kind of like Stuffed Animal and like Mysterious Eye, like these just the artworks on these are so cool looking. Like this is just not what Yu-Gi-Oh cards look like anymore. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh cards must just be like more anime or whatever, but man, I mean, look at these. Something's different about them. Like, cards just do not look like this anymore. I can't quite put my finger on it. Like, no, it's not like these look like another card game either. They just, no cards look like that anymore. It's crazy. But I think people that look at old Magic cards feel the same way. Where, like, if you just, like, I don't know, I think it's because they're just, like, more abstract and, like, less detailed. You just, I don't know, it's just something about those old cards. It's really cool. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. Like, the cards, I don't know, maybe it's because they look more like the anime. Ooh, got Exod. Thank you, Exod. You got me a lot of views on the first structure deck video I ever posted. Making fun of that guy. Man, yeah, I don't know. Oh boy, we got some more Sharpie cards. This is the green Sharpie. No Man Cross Out. Morphin number 2. Dude, I legitimately thought these were like the coolest things ever. Like having Sharpie cards. It's broken. Oh, look at that guy. He's got some love on him. Oh, there it is. Hydreigon, blue one. I'm pretty sure it's the green one and red one. If the other Sharpie colors make appearances. Stop defense, reload. And it's not like these cards, a lot of these cards we're flashing by are actually like halfway decent, which is kind of interesting looking back. A couple Oystermeisters. Gonna see if we can get the full set of Hydreigon. So it's not, this is the last pile in the box though. 1 second. Gotta make sure I get the last couple cards whenever they fall over. Okay, got Phoenix Gearfried. No, we got both those guys. Cool. I was really hyped for that. First Sarcophagus. Did anyone play? This was like one of my. I thought this deck was actually like really good when I was a kid. Thought that was awesome. Oh, Union Rider, nice. Just because it has Pitch Dark Dragon in the artwork. Man, I wonder where those Hydreigons are. I thought they were in this pile. Big Koala. Broken. Winged Rhinos. Man. These old cards, yeah. This Magic Jammer, oh my gosh. We just didn't care back then. I think even kids nowadays are probably better with their cards than I was back in the day. Like card games, just it's so hard explaining to anyone that's like not my age, or maybe even I'm sounding like a youngin to people that were like what age I am right now, like in their 20s back when Yu-Gi-Oh came out, and now they're like in their 40s. But even for, well, like, that's not how math works. Well, I guess yeah, if they could be like 20. This game's been around in the TCG for like 15 years or whatever. But it is, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to think about, like, I probably sound really stupid saying that we didn't use sleeves. Maybe people did use sleeves back then, just not in elementary school at least. But anyway, that is wrap up today's video. I know it's kind of like a weird video, but I don't know, just maybe if you have like an old shoebox full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like at the bottom of your closet or underneath your bed that you haven't gone through in a really long time, maybe this will inspire you to go through there. And if you do go through there, or if you have recently been through an old box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, let me know what some of the cooler finds were. For me, just going through these and looking at all like the weird things I thought were cool, like cutting cards in half and taping them back together, or like drawing on them with Sharpies, all that kind of stuff that I thought in the moment was like the coolest thing. I think it's just really fun looking back on that and thinking about, wow, is this really dumb? But it's cool. So let me know if you go through your own old box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and what you find. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I know it's kind of a weird video to make just because, I don't know, I just found this. I want to go through it on camera. I thought it'd be kind of fun, and it was. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.